What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of this video, just want to tell you guys a little story, and which is also kind of a little bit of like a lesson. I don't know if it's a lesson, but it's really kind of like something I just don't understand. I don't know if this is going to help somebody, but it's just something interesting that I just don't understand. All right. So if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. But let's get into this story right now. So funny thing happened the other day. A couple weekends ago, my sister and I went to dinner. We had a craving for a seafood boil. As you guys know, I'm pescatarian and I only eat seafood. I don't eat meat. So we decided to go for a seafood boil. And it was in one of those places that's like, kind of like, not run down or dirty, but just like, it wasn't like big on ambiance and decor, which lets you know that the food is probably amazing. And it was. The food was absolutely amazing. And it's messy. We got a bib on, we're doing all this stuff, all right? That has nothing to do with the story, but I'm just setting it up for you to look at, right? All right, so I'm out with my sister. We're having dinner. We just finished dinner. We pay for the check, and she leaves a cash tip. I leave a tip on my card, right? And all of a sudden, these two guys come up to our table. We're in a booth, and they come up to our table, and immediately, what my sister tells me now, and what I thought also was, because the way they approached us, she thought they were fans of mine. And I kind of thought so too. I thought maybe they just recognized me and they wanted to like say hi. And the guys came up and they're saying hi, and I immediately realized that they are straight. And straight or gay doesn't matter, but usually people who come up that's a fan of mine is normally a gay guy. Like, straight guys don't typically come up to me. I don't know, sometimes, but mostly it's like gay guys. But these guys came up, and they weren't terribly unattractive guys. They weren't like my type or her type, but they were like, you know, just regular guys, right? And one of them immediately says, hey, anybody ever tell you look like Beyonce? And I was just like, really? Yeah. And then they're talking, and they're like, you know, apparently like, they're like, did you enjoy the food? Like all this stuff. And they're just talking to us, and we're being really nice. And we're talking about, basically like, where you from? Like where you grew up, all this stuff. And then they were like, are you sisters? Like are you friends? So we're like, we're blood sisters. And, we're like, you know, out of the same woman. We came out of the same woman, because they didn't really believe us at first. And then they were just sort of like, oh, okay. And the guy looks at me and he's like, you like dark skinned guys. And he's dark skinned himself, right? And I said, actually, yes, I do. My boyfriend is actually dark skinned. Funny. He said, see, I knew it, right? And the other dude is just like, oh yeah, I'm married myself. Like, I'm married. And we're just like, okay, whatever. And he goes to try to sit down in the booth beside my sister, and my sister looks at me, and I guess he saw that it wasn't really like the time to do that. And my sister's very germaphobe. She's very like, don't touch me, like whatever. But we were not giving off the signal. We were nice, but we were, you know how as a woman, like, you're giving off the signal that you are not interested, but you still want to be nice. So that's what we were doing. We were being nice. And we were just like, about to leave, but I really had to go to the restroom. So I said to my sister, before they even came up, I have to go to the restroom. And she was like, okay, but I didn't want to leave her once the guys came over to our table, because we were just about to get up. I didn't want to leave her by herself, but I was bursting at the seams, like, I'm really got to go to the restroom. So we entertained them for a little bit longer. So clearly they know at this point, because I've already said, my boyfriend is also dark skinned, which is not true, any of this, but it's just, I wasn't interested, but I just want to let you know, like, I'm not singles, do not hit on me. I wanted to give that impression across. And my sister never was asked whether she had a boyfriend or not. And the one guy who's married is still like hitting on her, but then also the other guy still hitting on both of us too. And they're being nice, but also like, we haven't given you any reason to believe that we're interested, right? Okay, so fine. I get up, I go to the restroom, I say to my sister, I will meet you at the door. Like, I'll be right back, right? So just meet you at the door, or out of the car, whatever. I get out of the restroom. The guys are, my sister's standing at the door, but the one guy who's married comes over. He's like, Beyonce, because at this point they just call me Beyonce. Beyonce, you need to smile more. first of all. Like, the number of times a guy needs to say that, and I'm just like, I'm just walking around like, you know, like, why am I sitting here going, like, smiling? That doesn't make any damn sense, right? First of all, why are you concerned that I'm not smiling, considering you are married, you know, and you're not interested in me? So why do you care that I'm smiling? Like, I need to smile. Why do I need to smile more? Men, stop telling women they need to smile. Well, that's number one, all right? But my sister sees the guy, I'm going to say guy in the red tracksuit, because he was the single guy. He had the red tracksuit. He walks back over to our table when the waitress goes over there, and I forgot to tell you guys this. Duh. Okay, so after my sister put down the tip, the married guy says, here, this is what I'm gonna do. He puts down another $10 on the top of the bill just to give the waitress, for some reason. I guess he's trying to show us he has money. I don't know. We don't really care, right? So, the guy in the tracksuit, he goes back over to the table, and my sister's like, walks back over. She's like, wait a minute, let me go see what he's doing. He's talking to the waitress, and there's a little bit of an exchange. Don't know what's going on there. My sister comes back over to me, and she says that he was saying, oh, she was trying to say y'all didn't leave a tip. And I'm like, well, first of all, he doesn't even know that I wrote the tip on there. And my sister put down $10. The $10 that the guy put down, his friend, he took those $10, put them in his pocket, which is so weird. And so, like, it's so strange. And I don't like to talk about broke behavior, but, like, it's just like, what are you doing, dude? Right? So as we're walking out the door, they're both following us out the door. We have not given them the license. We've not given them the okay that it was okay. We're like, okay, see you guys later. This guy walks us out to the door. We're parked right in front of the door. And he's like, yeah, my dude's married. He said, I'm surprised he even said that. Like, he's like, he's the married one, but I'm single. Like, I'm looking, see what's up. Like, you know, whatever, blah, 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 and all this stuff. So we're like, oh, okay. He puts his hands in his pocket. All right. And we're like, I'm thinking to myself, oh God, does he have a weapon? What's about to happen? Like, I don't know. Is he about to rob us? All this stuff. Now, my sister drives a luxury car. So he sees us about to get into this car, and he is like, he's like, oh, this y'all right here? And we're like, yeah. And he's just like, oh, okay. So then now immediately we're thinking. Now, the thing is, I'm going to preface it with this. In our heads, we're thinking, are we about to get robbed? Because one, he just took that money off the table. But also, we already said, I'm in a relationship. She's not interested. She made it very clear that she wasn't interested. I made it clear that I'm not interested. Like, what are you doing? And he proceeds to stand there and, like, follow my sister as she's getting in the driver's seat. I get in the passenger side, and because he was at first standing behind the car, but we were trying not to get in the car yet because it just kind of seemed a little strange. And so then he walks up to the door, to the window. My sister's like, I'll roll the window down. I'll roll the window down. She gets in, she closes the door. She rolls the window down. He's still got his hands in his pocket. He's still, like, trying to talk to us. We have not given him we're very clear on we're not interested, but he's still trying to press his luck. All right, so I'm telling you guys the story because this is what's confusing to us. Why do men do this? These were probably nice, good guys. Okay, maybe. But we don't know them. We've never seen them. We don't know anything about them. So many guys will, if you say, like, oh, I thought you were about to rob me, or oh, I thought he was about to, oh, no, I'm a good guy. I would never do that. But we don't know that. Why are you following these two girls that are by themselves out to their car, commenting on the type of car that they're driving, then you put your hands in your pockets? And it wasn't that terribly cold outside yet. So, like, he put his hands in his pockets. Then you just were talking to us at the table. They probably were there talking to us for a good 10 minutes. And we were trying not to be, bitchy about it. Because, this first thing, like, we're mean and all this stuff. Like, and my sister could be, like, she's nice, but she could be mean if she wants to. Sometimes, as ladies, we feel like we have to be, like, super nice and overly nice because we're afraid of what's going to happen or what, like, we don't want them to, get disrespectful. And these days, guys will punch you in the face or do something to you if you reject them. And screw giving them a fake number because they'll call it right there. Like, it's so crazy. But as a man, I would like to know, and please write down in the comments what you guys think, how you feel about this as women, and also if you're a straight man watching this. Why do you do this? Why, if you see, and I've had so many guys that I will tell them, not interested, or like, nice to meet you, whatever, and they see I'm not interested. I haven't given them, oh, you're cute, whatever. I'm just like, thank you, keep on going. And they will try harder. It's like license for try harder. And it's so strange to me that men do this. If you see a woman that's not interested, why are you following her out to her car? Why are you standing there commenting on the type of car she's driving with your hands in your pocket, really getting like telling us detail? We're not interested. It's so strange. There's so much predatory behavior that men do that they don't realize is predatory, because these guys didn't rob us. They might have been okay guys. I mean, the one guy did take the money off the thing, so I mean, we don't know what's going on there, but he took the money off the table that his friend left. It's just strange. Like, there's so much, like, so many things you will not believe. I have other stories I could tell you of, like, me saying no to a guy, but then he continues to follow me as I'm walking away, and he's continuing to go on. You guys don't understand, in today's social climate, you're being predatorial. If a woman says no, that's not license for you to try harder. There's no reason for you to follow her out to the car. I don't know, like, the friend was not being a wingman. They really were trying to hit on both of us, but then it was he realized that, oh, well, only one of them single. Whether I'm single or not is not important. Whether that's true or not is also not important. What's very true is that we did not give them anything other than we were just being nice. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. All right. Okay. Well, we're about to go. Oh, well, can I get your number? Oh, I'm not interested. Or, oh, I have a man. Or, oh, like, whatever. Oh, okay. Well, let's, like, let me walk y'all out to the car. No, I'm good. The car was parked in the front. We don't need your protection or anything like that. It was just really strange to me. There's so many other times, like I was saying, that I have expressed that I wasn't interested. And when someone's not interested in you, that. When a girl is just like, all right, good day. Didn't really give you eye contact. I'll be walking down the street. A guy has to say hello for some reason. And I'm just like, hi. And you look good today. Thank you. Like, it's super strange. And I would just like to know why men do that. If you're not a predator, why do that? Because what I would think in my head is I can tell she's not really interested. I don't want to scare her. It's almost like an intimidation tactic to scare you into giving, like, let me be nice and give this man my number. I don't know. Who taught y'all this? I would like to know. And this is not me bashing men, because there's lots of guys that don't do that, but it's just strange. And if you know you have a girlfriend, or you have a situation, or whatever they say these days, why, or you're married, like, why are you hitting on somebody? It just doesn't, it's so strange. Like, would your wife be okay with you trying to sit in the booth with my sister? And it's so strange to me, because I bet you, like, these guys didn't know anything about me. They didn't know who I was. We thought that they were, because my sister's like, oh, I thought they were just coming up to say, that at first, and I didn't realize they were about to hit on us. Thought they were going to be like fans of yours. These guys didn't know who we were, but, like, for me as a trans woman, I'm always kind of like I don't lead with that, and I don't know that people, like, always know when they first meet me, but, like, I bet you if I had told you that, it would have gotten, like, as a way to get away from me, you would have been, like, super disrespectful, embarrassed, whatever, your friend, whatever, and it could have been, like, dangerous for me. But it's just dangerous, period. Like, don't do that to women. And I would like to know, if you are a woman, in the comments, have you experienced this, and what are your thoughts on it? If you're a man, from a man's perspective, talk to me about it in the comments. I really want to know. But thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. I have so many stories I could tell you guys. Like, maybe over time I will. And I have in the past. I've told you some scary stories, but some of these stories, like this, now we think about it, is kind of funny. But my sister and I, we had probably like 45-minute conversation about how, like, girl, I thought he was about to rob us. Or, girl, we didn't know what was about to happen. I was literally like, that was so weird. Like, what are you doing? This strange behavior. It was nuts. Anyway, all right. I see you guys in the next video. I didn't want to take too much of your time. Love you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.